Because if you're not interested in taking care of our children by not providing them with pornography, maybe you'd be interested in saving yourselves from serious legal action that might land you behind bars or at a minimum expose you to an awful lot of public attention.
Hi, I'm Nat. Today I want to show you a video of a father at a school board meeting in Pittsford, New York. He is going to give us a masterclass on how to stand up to the activists that have infiltrated all of our institutions. Let's watch this video and learn from this man.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to ask you to go on a journey with me. Imagine we're at one of our fine Pittsford parks to watch a kid's ball game. It's a beautiful, warm, sunny afternoon. The game is going well, the kids are having a great time, and the parents are happy. Now suppose I start talking to the kids about masturbation, intercourse, fellatio, and cunnilingus. I would imagine their parents would be properly outraged, have me arrested, prosecuted, thrown in jail, and labeled a sex offender for the rest of my life. All very reasonable and expected actions. But when the Board of Education, librarians, and teachers do the same thing, nothing happens. Nothing except the warping of our kids' minds that will affect them for the rest of their lives. What's going on with these pornographic books in the schools isn't education, it's child abuse. Let's try another scenario. It's your daughter's 15th birthday party with a group of her friends and family gathered around. Are you going to give her a copy of Girl in Translation and maybe read a little bit from it to the group? I'd never been naked with a man before, and Matt's skin felt warm and rough. He must have taken care of the condom somehow, and then suddenly he was inside me. I gasped, but it hadn't hurt as much as I'd expected it to, and then I couldn't think at all anymore. When he finally came, he started to cry again. I held him tenderly in my arms. We lay there together, both breathing hard, returning to ourselves. Your reaction tells me that you would not give this book to your daughter.
I want to really quickly pause there because the most powerful thing about this is how monotone and calm he is.
Then why is it assigned to 15-year-old 10th graders? I've included in your handouts a printout of a page from the U.S. Department of Justice's website that discusses obscenity. In it, it states the following. Federal law strictly prohibits the distribution of obscene matter to minors. Any transfer or attempt to transfer such material to a minor under the age of 16, including over the internet, is punishable under federal law. It appears that the members of the board, the supervisor, some of the teachers, and some of the librarians may be guilty of trafficking in pornography to our children. I point this out because if you're not interested in taking care of our children by not providing them with pornography, maybe you'd be interested in saving yourselves from serious legal action that might land you behind bars or at a minimum expose you to an awful lot of public attention for your role in this child abuse. I suggest you read this handout in its entirety and not ignore it. It might be a very good starting point for the discussion you should have with your attorneys. Thank you for your time.
William.
Oh God, it's beautiful. You know why it's so impactful? Because he has his opening, very monotone. He paints a picture for them. Then he gives the evidence and the proof, and there's no denying it because they have the handout that he gave them right in front of them with the pages of this book. And then he goes into consequences and that the actions that these activists and these teachers and even just people on the street are taking have consequences. This is what I've said in other videos. You have to show them the consequences. Otherwise, they don't care and they will rightfully maybe think in their minds that they can call you the crazy person that wants to ban books. My advice, if you're concerned about this whole ideological progressive stuff that's going on everywhere around us, is to start speaking up because more and more people are starting to. However, do it in a very concise way, have examples, and have consequences because that is what gets people to change their minds. So good luck out there and have a great rest of your day.